Hello YouTube, Luigi here. Tonight we're going to unbox a Boker Plus with the fancy magnetic flap on the box. I broke the seal. I've been in here. I shall not lie to you and pretend this is brand new to me. Comes with the usual amount of literature and an offset Allen key. Well, it's not offset. Yeah, it's got two sizes on it. I love when Boker includes the tools, and I usually do. What do we have? Well, you know from reading the title and you clicked on it, this is the Boker Plus Titan Drop. Sort of an unsung knife among the full titanium frames. Probably because Boker Plus hasn't enjoyed the best of reputations. But I think in this year, they've really stepped up their game and have addressed that. Okay, what do we have here? We have a titanium frame, and I don't know what you can see. It's got a kind of purplish color to it. It looks really smooth, doesn't it? But the truth is, it either has a very light blasting or a very light orange peel. There is a texture here that you can feel. Otherwise, it would be really slick. I'm not saying it's got super grip. I'm not making that claim at all, but there is something on it that does indeed help, and it helps more than you can see. Okay, this is made in China. It has dual thumb studs, a mid-lock. I guess it's technically a back lock that's in the middle, because if it's a back lock at the butt, it's still a back lock, but I call these mid-locks. It's got a reversible tip-up pocket clip, which is a polished stainless. It has a lanyard hole and 3 Torx body screws holding that rocker arm in, and a 440C blade. Let's open it up. Okay, I need that rag again. Jeweler's cloth. Great stuff. Okay. Look at the shape of this blade. Boy, isn't that something? It's got a lot of straight part. It's got a lot of belly, and it has a slight drop. This is a really useful blade in a lot of different applications. The blade is 440C. It is 3.8 inches long, so this is a large knife. That's almost a 4-inch blade. Full flat grind. I like that. And this is a design feature you see on a lot of knives that I really admire, and I always mention it, is the continuity of this unbroken curve between the spine of the blade and the back strap of the knife. I just think that makes for a nice knife, nice looking knife. You know, there's the Boker Plus. You see a satin grind there, the Boker Plus logo, and on this side it says 440C, and I think this is a serial number. 9790, because I just saw another review as I was researching this, and his was in the 9000s as well. So I guess that's a production run serial number. This is a thin knife, and you know, I really bitched about the, what was it, the Kershaw Chill as being too skinny and too light, and didn't have good feel in the hand, didn't feel the hand at all. It was so light, you didn't even know it was there. This may even be thinner than the Chill, but it is broader. And because of its breadth, I don't have those same complaints. With a frame this big, I mean, we have a close length of 4.5. No one's going to have any trouble getting a full 4-finger grip on that. The thumb kind of wishes there was some jimping up here. There just isn't. And I get it. I think they were going for a slick, minimalistic design, and they succeeded. I think it's a really handsome knife. It's big. Its overall length is 8.5. It's rugged. The lockup, you know, with these mid-locks, they lock up really, really well. The mid-lock is a very strong lock. This came with a little bit of oil seeping out of it, not only at the pivot, but also at right here, where your finger hits the back strap. But it disengages easily. And, you know, it's not like a ball detent. You have to overcome the tension of that back strap to get it out, but you can get it out. And it's brand new, and it will indeed loosen up. We have a full flat grind, satin grind on the blade. I think I sort of said that already. It's big. If it had more, texture on the handle, on the scales, I would say, boy, you got a tactical knife here with a lot of reach. It probably still qualifies as a tactical, but just watch out for the reach, the grip, guys. It's not here. There's something, but it's not good enough. I wouldn't take it to a knife fight. Okay, I just wouldn't. You got your lanyard hole. What can we compare this with? I think it compares well with the Spyderco Endura. They have almost identical handle lengths, almost identical blade lengths. The blade on the Endura appears a bit longer. But, and the Endura is a light knife with its Zytel handle, and this one is 4.1 ounces. The Endura is like 3.4. Actually, 4.1 ounces is not bad for a knife of 8.5 inches overall. You can see those scales are thin. And they're all they need to be. I mean, in terms of structural strength, it's not like this is a liner inside something plastic. It is what it is. It's got a ricasso a working ricasso. That'll help you with your sharpening. It's got this finger groove that sets the position of the rest of your hand. A bit of a pommel back here. So your hand has got, no place to go forward, no place to go backwards. Although I wouldn't recommend using this as a glass breaker, it's certainly massive enough to be a skull crusher. If you need an impact weapon, I think this can serve. God forbid you find yourself in a situation like that, but that potential is there if you need it. Let's take a look at the centering. Brand new knife. Let's see what we got. Well, I'm thinking that's pretty good. It might appear off a little bit to the left, but it's rubbing nowhere. Okay, I'd say it's not 1,000% perfect, but it's darn close. It's darn close. So why do I say this is an unsung knife in the world of titanium frame locks? Titanium scale. There's no frame lock here. I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that it's a Boker Plus, and it might have been largely overlooked. But I'm telling you, I've held this. I've flicked it. It's got a lot of blade on it, and it's got a very, very useful blade shape. Even for its thinness, because of its breadth, it feels good in the hand. It's screaming for some jimping from a tactile point of view, from your hand point of view, but it's not screaming for jimping from a design point of view. I think that's pretty much why it isn't there. All right, everybody. I think we've covered it all. God bless you. Take good care. And stay safe out there. The Boker Plus Titan Drop. Bye-bye.